Most local businesses know this feeling. You open Google Ads, you spend $1,000 this week, you got 200 clicks and 0 new leads. Or worse, you got a call from someone that was looking for a job, or a price shopper from 4 towns over where you don't even serve their business. Or maybe it's somebody pitching their latest lead software that can generate you 1,000 new leads starting tomorrow. It starts feeling like you're just handing Google a blank check and you're not getting anything in return for it. So you probably start to ask yourself, does Google Ads even work for local businesses anymore? Or is it just a playground for big corporations that have $1 million budgets and can do anything they want within the platform? In my opinion, the short answer is yes, Google Ads still works for local businesses, but many businesses are still finding a lot of success on Google Ads. But while campaigns have gotten easier than ever to set up, finding success has become harder than ever. So let's go into why Google Ads is still a really powerful platform for local businesses, and let's explore what might be holding your campaigns back and what your business can do about it in 2026. There's a dozen different ways to market your business online. You could run ads on social media. You could run local radio ads or put ads on Spotify. There's a ton of different ways to get your business in front of people. But there's one thing in particular that makes Google Ads more powerful than a lot of these other platforms. And it all comes down to user intent. When someone sees their basement flooding, they often still go to Google and search emergency plumber near me. If people are hungry and they're looking for a place to eat, they might go browse Google Maps to find nearby restaurants. When it comes down to it, people still often turn to Google to look for answers to the questions that they have right now. And many of the times, your business can be the answer to those questions. And so with other channels, you're running ads, you're hitting people, and you're hoping that they remember to come back to you when the time comes to it. And let's be honest, there's a lot of value in that. But with Google, you get to be their answer. You get to be the answer to their problem right now. And that is extremely powerful, especially when you're a local business. You don't have a ton of money to waste on brand awareness or serving ads that don't drive results for your business right away. Google is the only places where customers raise their hand, tell you exactly what they need, and you get to step in with your ad and say, hey, look, I can solve your problem right now. And that's why Google Ads is still one of the most powerful places for local businesses to be. So that's all great, but it doesn't solve the problem that you spent $1,000 and you have absolutely nothing to show for it. So let's go into some of the common mistakes that I see local businesses make on Google Ads and dive into what you can do about it. And if we're being honest, we may actually tell you why Google Ads isn't right for your business. So whenever I get into a Google Ads account, there's some really common problems that I see over and over again with the local businesses that I work with. So let's go through some of the top 4 problems that I see, and then we'll dive into what you can do to help your campaign succeed this year. So the first problem I see over and over again is that businesses are not tracking the outcomes that they need for their business to be successful inside of Google Ads. There's still a ton of businesses that are just tracking clicks, or they're tracking views to pages on their website that are maybe kind of important. They aren't tracking people who have actually filled out forms, made a phone call, made a purchase, or done something else that shows that these are actual valuable people. And that's one of the most important pieces in finding success in Google Ads right now. To be honest, if you can't track conversions, you probably shouldn't be running ads on Google right now. And that's one of the first things that you have to solve to make Google Ads successful. Clicks are great, and that's what you pay for. But you have to tell Google what's driving results for your business so that it can find you the clicks that actually get you those results in the long term. The next problem I see is really driven by changes that have happened in Google over the last several years. And it's people being way too broad in their targeting and in their campaigns. They're using broad match keywords. They're using broad location targeting. They're using AI campaigns that aren't really built for them. And of course, Google's pushing all of this, right? And to be honest, they're great for big businesses with big budgets. There's plenty of businesses that have tons of success with PMax or with broad match keywords. But a lot of local businesses don't have the data and the money they need to make these kind of campaigns successful. For local businesses, what I see driving the most success is when they dial in on what works and they focus really tightly on getting the most results that they can. So that means, first off, tight location targeting and only targeting presence or people in your location at that point in time. You don't need to be targeting areas that aren't someplace that you serve. That might mean only targeting your city or county, or only targeting a radius around your business that you actually serve. If your ads are hitting people outside of the area that you serve, you're just spending money on nothing. The next piece is targeting exact match high intent keywords. And I know everybody wants to show up for every keyword that's relevant to their business, right? But when your budget's limited, when you need success now, hitting every single search out there is not what's going to help your business succeed. If you're a roofer, you can't just target every roof search or every roofer search that there is. It's too broad, and there's too many informational or research searches happening that just aren't going to drive results. Instead, you need to be focused on high intent keywords like roofers in my city or the best roofers near me. The type of keywords where someone is telling you, I need this service right now and I'm looking for your business. Those are the things that are going to drive success. And finally, you need to localize your ad copy and find a way to set your business apart. You know your local area better than anybody, and you know why your business is better than local competitors or national competitors. And your ad copy is the way that you get to stand out and tell everybody why they should pick your business instead of somebody else. The third trap I see a lot of businesses running into is they're still using really basic or generic websites for their ads. If we're being honest, if somebody's looking for the best pizza place and they click on your ad, they get to your menu, they get to your website and they can't find your menu or they can't find your phone number, they're going to go to somebody else. If you're a plumber or an HVAC technician and somebody can't find your services or can't find a way to contact you quickly and easily, they're going to leave. If your website's slow to load or it doesn't give them the information that they were searching for, they're going to take off. And those are problems that, while not inside of the ad platform itself, directly impact how successful your Google Ads campaigns are going to be. And the final problem I see local businesses run into is they're trying to do everything. Like, every business wants to serve all of their offers and get ads out there for every single thing they do, right? You're worried you're going to miss out on a sale if you don't have the right ad at the right time. But again, the problem is everything costs money. And the more you segment your campaigns into trying to serve different services or products, the less likely your budget is going to be successful. Your ad spend is spread too thin, and you're going to continuously miss out on people who actually might be interested. Instead, you need to focus on what makes your business successful. What's your most profitable service, or what do you do better than everybody else? If you lean into those things, you can really focus your ad spend into those ads and find a way to get them in front of every person who's likely to be interested in your services. All right, so what do you need to do to be successful on Google Ads in 2026? Let's go through 5 steps that you should lean into this year that are going to help you cut out wasted ad spend and drive more success from your business. So the first one is one of the big pitfalls we hit on, and it's one of the most important things you have to do right now. Get accurate conversion tracking in your account. It might mean that you need to hire an expert to help you out. It might mean you need to spend a ton of time watching YouTube videos to figure it out. There's a ton of different ways to get conversion tracking into your account, and you have to find the right one for your business. And to be honest, if you're not able to track conversions, I'd probably recommend that you stop spending on Google Ads until you're able to do that. If you can't tell Google what success looks like and how it helps your business, you're never going to be able to get campaigns that give you what you want. Clicks are great. Lots of people coming to your website are wonderful, but they don't actually help your business in any way. And if you're just paying for clicks and no one's doing anything, that $1,000 that you spent last week, it just doesn't do you any good. The next thing you need to do is go audit your location targeting right now. I get into businesses all the time where their location targeting is set to presence and interest, or they're targeting locations that they don't even serve with their business. Maybe they are targeting the entire state instead of the local metro that their ads are in, or they're targeting an area that's got 4 or 5 towns in it, but they actually only work in one town. Again, you're just going to be wasting money by serving ads to people who are going to click on them and then find out that you're not even available to help them out. Getting your location targeting dialed in is going to be a huge help in making sure your campaigns are successful. The third thing that you should go do is look at your keywords and your search terms. And you need to decide, are you targeting too broadly? Like I mentioned, you should be focusing on exact match, high intent keywords that are getting your business in front of people who are ready to take it to purchase from you right now. If you're targeting overly broad keywords, there's a good chance you're getting a ton of informational searches or people that are just kind of browsing around, and you're probably wasting money on people that aren't ever actually going to take the next step with your business. You need to narrow in your keywords and get your ads focused on targeting the people that are ready to work with your business today. And then the fourth thing that you should do is, and if you haven't already done this, it may even be number one, but get a Google business profile and get it set up, get it connected to your account right away. Google business profiles are one of the most powerful pieces of Google Ads for local businesses, and they open up a whole world for your ads to get in front of the right people. When your Google business profile is attached, you get access to location assets, which means Google can pull in your business address, your phone number, and give people directions to your business or show them where you serve. It opens up map placements, so when people are inside of Google Maps, they might see your business show up there or show up inside of the map pack that shows up on Google Ads. These are extremely powerful tools, and every local business that has a physical presence should have a Google business profile set up and connected to their Google Ads. And the fifth thing is start aggressively cutting anything that's not working. You don't have the ability to spend budget on stuff that's not going to drive results for your business. So even if that keyword was the best idea ever, or that headline seems like it's the perfect thing, if it's not driving results for your business, it really doesn't matter. Your customers are going to tell you what works, and you need to lean into the things that are driving results for your business. So aggressively cut out keywords that aren't working, aggressively get rid of ad groups for services that people aren't converting on. Cutting back on the stuff that's not working is what's going to make local businesses much more successful. Google Ads isn't broken for local businesses, but it's a whole lot less forgiving, and it's a lot more difficult than it used to be. You can still make Google Ads work for your business, but it's all about setting up a campaign that runs the right way for your business. So let me know in the comments what you'd like to know about running successful Google Ads for local businesses, and let's find a way to make sure that Google's working for you this year.